Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Whenever you're watching this, congratulations and everything is going on. Just a kind of a final progress report. We are going to go live in the next couple of days. It's going to be a little bit of a rough go, so be patient with us. But our goal is basically to improve this in a little time. So tune in to us at Monday at 10 o'clock. We're going to live stream. We'll probably open up a couple minutes early and play the bed music that you heard at the beginning, along with the slide that you heard at the beginning, just to kind of bring people in and give them time to get over. But we have a chance to basically do something really special, and I'm really glad that you're here for everything, and we're going to do it in a set, and it's going to be basically what you see here. We're going to eventually have 3 more camera angles, and we're going to do stuff like interviews with Chris Thrasher, which should happen this weekend, but it won't air until a show next week. It might be in the second segment of Monday or Tuesday, but we're going to do our first little interview and everything, and we're going to try and time that right, basically through Rendezvous, and try and get that done for you. But that is the basic progress report. We're kind of ready to go. We still have some slight audio stuff that we're working on, but I mean, you can't really change except by doing. So any problems that come up, we'll deal with them. If not, we'll keep going. So again, thank you very much. See, forgot to hit the cut button. There you go. Thank you very much for joining us. Whenever we do things, it's going to be rough. There's going to be mistakes made. That's the reason the hard launch isn't going to be until April. We're going to get all the bugs out of the system and just get a really fine-tuned product for you guys. But as you can see, this is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to feel like. I'm Stephen Willis, as you can see, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing this. We're going to use this thing. It's got numerous capabilities in that, and we're going to try and figure out different ways to use that for you. It's not going to cost you any money. It's not going to cost you very much time, but it'll allow you to follow Ole Miss sports all day long, or during the day and all week long. And we stream every day at 10 o'clock, and we're going to continue that. And all of this is going to be a really, really fun evolution for us. And I've got Chris Thrasher, the Oxford correspondent, who's going to come in and talk about Oxford. We're looking for a uniform correspondent. We're looking for a recruiting correspondent. And once we have people that want to take ownership of this type stuff, we will do that. I'm here basically, like I said before, because I can be. And there's other people that have other things going on, and I just happen to get lucky in that standpoint. So I'm going to do this as long as I can. Many of you all know about my ordeal. Those who don't, I will tell the story sometime in the future. But as it sits right now, we're going to build this program, and it's basically going to be like a TV show for you. It's going to, it's already the best looking thing on the Ole Miss Twitter, Ole Miss internet. But we're going to try and make this even better, and we're going to try and do scores and betting lines and things like that. Stuff that we can do and stuff that we can handle. We will continue to do them. So it's just a lot of fun to do all this and to see everything's going on. But we will, continue. We're going to do the weather. We're going to, do different stories and different things that we can do remotely. We're doing this from the palatial Central Florida studios. We have an Oxford correspondent who's going to check in from Oxford. We're looking for a recruiting correspondent. And we're looking for a uniform correspondent. But if you're interested in doing that, just reach out to me. Hit me up on Twitter or however you want to do that. But we're going to cover without anxiety and anxiousness for fans. We're going to keep sports fun because basically since the 2000s when it became a pay source, it's become less and less fun, and the attendance is subsequently dropping all over college football. We're trying to make that stop. We're trying to bring people into the fan base. We're going to cover things that we think you want to learn about, you want to know about, but other people don't have time, don't have effort, it's not making money, whatever the reason is, it's not being covered currently. So we are going to do this, like I said, a little differently. We're going to do this for the fan, by the fan. We're not going to go out and find media personalities to cover this. We want actual fans. We want somebody that has a skin in the game. And if you do that and everything, you can come on here and basically figure out how you're going to cover recruiting. I'm going to give ownership of that completely out. We'll build slides for the hot list, who's being recruited and things like that. But it will be your baby. That's something that you're interested in doing. That is something that I will let you do. And the same thing goes for uniforms. Do it your way. Tell me what you want. We'll build a slide. We'll do whatever we have to do. But, 30 minutes a day right now, we're sitting on the POMcast. It may not totally be that way in the future. It may be an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Who knows? It depends on what happens. But we're going to do this. My plan is to do this for the next 15, 20 years. And, to grow it and provide an avenue to grow the fan. Like I said, most people can't do this. Most people have families. Most people have jobs and everything that are just basic primary concerns for them that they can't do something like this. I'm lucky enough to where I can. And we are going to handle this a little bit differently, and we're going to cover Ole Miss a little bit differently, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to reintroduce fun for the fan base. Anyway, this has been basically a progress report. It should be the last progress report because Monday we will be live at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, as you can see in the slide. But we will be live starting then. We're going to do all that, and once we get going good, we're going to go slow, but once we start going, there'll be things like anatomy of a touchdown, things like that, fully produced production elements inside the show. So hopefully this is fun. Hopefully this teaches you some things. If it doesn't, okay, at least you had a good time doing it. But anyway, for the POMcast, I'm Stephen Willis. Hotty toddy.